Hey, pretty mama with the red dress on, stiletto heels and a pink cell phone. Hey, pretty mama, if your time is free, have a cappuccino with me. Hey, pretty mama with the big blue eyes, you stare too long, you get hypnotized. Hey, pretty mama, if you can see, have a cappuccino with me. Walking on the boardwalk, holding hands with you, or lying on the beach on the sun.
Hey! Aloha! And welcome to the Hawaiian version of
Ramona and
Andrea.
Show.
Enrich Your Life with Ramona and Andrea. And we aim to do it too, people. We have a great show lined up. You have some friends. Who do we have today?
I do, and you do. We
Yes.
have Sharon Kelly and Liz Zemke. They do amputee outreach, yes. And they are linked to Central California Amputee Education and Resource Group. And boy, did they have a story to tell.
That's awesome.
Very
You know,
inspiring.
I think from what you told me, these are two very courageous people that are coming out and sharing what they experienced. I'm very moved by the fact that they were willing to come.
Well, not only that, but they are not timid about sharing their story, and
Cool.
part of that is what makes them so valuable to other people.
Oh, that's great, because I'm sure a lot of people are really lost when they're faced with something like that.
Who wouldn't be?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't
Okay.
be?
Also, we're going to be introducing Peggy Gregory,
Yes.
our best pal. You guys should know that Ramona is leaving me, going to Hawaii for a whole month. Bummer.
Yes. Yes.
But I am determined not to be lonely, so we brought our good friend Peggy, and we'll be introducing her later in the show. And then we have Mr. Awesome himself, Peter Mordick. Peter, hi, say hi. Hi.
Peter.
Peter has been rocking and rolling, I don't know
Yes.
how long, a while, probably back to the 60s. Yeah. Well, let's just say the 60s.
Actually, in the 50s.
Yeah, that's awesome, huh? So anyway, he does amazing, and he's going to play ukulele for us while we do our hula dance.
Ukulele is how they say it in Hawaii.
Oh, that's
it's
right.
a traditional. It was adopted and has now become a traditional instrument in Hawaii. And it's so fitting that you would choose that instrument.
Great.
A big surprise.
Yeah. Oh, so why don't we do this? Let's bring Peter up now and have him do a little song for us. Would you like to come up, Peter? He's patiently waiting in the audience for his
Okay.
big debut on the Ramona and Andrea show.
So, shall we disappear?
No. You come sit here, Peter. Come right over here.
Oh, that's
Okay.
the
Yes,
beauty
we're very
of
informal.
Here we go.
a small instrument.
And here's some water if you need some water.
Feeling his way in.
Notice
No,
flowers are everywhere, and in Hawaii, it's very manly to wear flowers, by the way.
Yes,
It's a guy thing.
the ukulele means jumping flea in the Hawaiian language. What happened was the Portuguese sailors, they brought this little instrument because that's where the ukulele started. I don't say ukulele because it sounds a little bit pretentious, so I'm more inclined towards the British way of just saying ukulele, but I still
Okay.
spell it with the U. So
Right.
when you have to remember not to put an A ukulele, you have to put an ukulele. Anyway, so when the Queen of Hawaii saw this little instrument, she fell in love with it, because they called it flea because it looked like their fingers were jumping like fleas over the fretboard. Yes.
Wow.
But
I
it's
didn't
popular
know
all
you
over the
are a
world.
treasure trove of
Yes.
information.
Yes.
I can't believe it. Well, what have you got to start us off today?
Oh
We
well,
wanna hear
why
a little
not?
tune.
Why not? The oldest song that was composed for the ukulele by Gus Kahn back in the 1920s, and it's called Ukulele Lady.
Oh,
Shall I start?
yes, please.
All right. I saw the splendor of the moonlight on Honolulu Bay. There's something tender in the moonlight on Honolulu Bay. All the beaches are full of peaches, they bring their ukes along. And in the glimmer of the moonlight, they like to sing the song. If you like a ukulele lady, the ukulele lady like you. If you like to linger where it's shady. The ukulele lady linger too. Now if you kiss a ukulele lady and you promise ever to be true, and she finds another ukulele lady fooling round with you, well, maybe she'll sigh, or maybe not. Maybe she'll cry, or maybe not. Maybe she'll find somebody else by and by to sing to. Very cool lady, where the tricky wicky wackies woo. If you like a ukulele lady, the ukulele lady like you. She used to sing to me by moonlight on Honolulu Bay. And memories cling to me like moonlight, although I'm far away. Someday I'm going where eyes are glowing and lips are made to kiss, to find somebody in the moonlight and hear the song I miss. If you like a ukulele lady, the ukulele lady like you. If you like to linger where it's shady, the ukulele lady linger too. Yeah, if you like a ukulele lady, the ukulele lady like you. If you like to linger where it's shady, the ukulele lady linger too.
Mahalo!
Yes.
That was awesome. Do you want us around for our hula dance? We're going to have a little hula lesson.
I will watch the hula. I like to watch the hula.
Don't be surprised if we grab everybody from the audience and join them in.
Well, you go. Yes, I'll watch
It wouldn't be the first time.
I'll watch that too.
Okay, cool.
In my mind, I think I can do a hula dance, but
I think you could.
when I actually try it, it's nothing like a hula dance. So I
Okay,
don't
okay.
go
Well, before we do our little hula dance, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Michael to play the little, we do have a demonstration hula dancer on tape. It's on a YouTube channel, and it's the little grass, the little brown gal in the little grass skirt in the little grass shack in Hawaii.
That was the song. That was the song I was going to do next.
Well, you want to do it now?
Sure,
Just go
because
for
I
it.
don't want to. Yeah.
Well, he can
somebody-
play the girl dancing and
Who's gonna
turn
do-
down the song, and you can do the song.
Oh, I
How's
thought
that?
you were going to dance.
We are, but not until we get the actual.
No, I'll play it after. Cause,
We're
Well, what we're
still
gonna here's what we're
building
gonna say.
ambiance.
Why
Yeah.
can't we play the video of the hula dancer that knows what she's doing, and turn down the sound so he can play the music? Can we do that? Maybe we're gonna try it, and if not, we'll just listen to you. I'd much rather listen to a real person than a tape.
Andrea
That's just
loves
me.
to do this. She loves to do things in the moment. Did you
Right.
notice
Wait.
that?
I'm having
You're having
on
a.
the island. Okay, I
Yeah.
think I can do it.
Can we can play a few
A
bars.
black moment when you say, okay, I can do that song. Then all of a sudden, wait, how does it go again? Yes, okay.
I had one of those very recently. I was supposed to be doing a rap number, and I'm rapping along, and that's very dramatic. I would throw your hands up in the air, and I don't know what you're supposed to do. So I just said any old syllables that came out. They were not actual English.
I think that's
But
what rappers
hopefully,
do.
I don't think anyone noticed.
People do
I-
that.
I was just like, oh my God, I started confessing and copying out, and the choir director said, I don't think anyone even noticed, because they don't know the words, so you're in luck, you know. Oh my gosh, the things that go on backstage. Okay, you ready? Ready. Okay, so we're going to play the little girl, and you're going to play the music.
It's not the island fair that is calling to me. It's not the balmy air or the tropical sea. It's just a little brown gal in a little grass shack, in a little grass skirt in Hawaii. It is a Waikiki, no Kamehameha Polly, not the Beach Boys with a horny golly by. It's just a little brown gal in a little grass skirt, in a little grass shack in Hawaii. Through that island wonderland, she's broken all the colonies' hearts. Well, it's not hard to understand, for that Wahiti is a girl of parts. I'll be leaving soon with a thrill I enjoy. It's not the island moon or the fish or the boy. It's just a little brown gal in a little grass skirt, in a little grass shack in Hawaii. island wonderland. She's broken all the Connie's hearts. Well, it's not hard to understand, for that Wahine is a girl of thoughts. I'll be leaving soon, but the thrill I enjoy is not the island moon or the fish or the boy. It's just a little brown gal in a little grass skirt, in a little grass shack in Hawaii. It's just a little brown gal in a little grass skirt, in a little grass shack in Hawaii.
Woo! Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you timed it so beautifully with the girl.
Oh, was the girl dancing?
Yes, well, if you look in the right monitor, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
see
I
what's
can-
actually
I can
on air.
vaguely see
Right.
it, yes.
And yes, probably the audience, I don't know, could you guys see the girl or not? Maybe not. Yes, you could see her. Good. Okay, so I guess in about, 2 minutes, we're going to run out of time. So I think what we're going to do is, why don't we do this? Michael, what we're going to do is play a little clip of the actual hula lesson. And then when we regroup, we're going to be doing, we'll either interview someone or start to dance, one or the other. We don't know yet. We're off script. Is that cool, Ramona? You okay with that?
Well, yes, darling.
Tough, right?
Yes.
If you are, it's too late now. Okay. All right. Can you go ahead and play the clip of the hula
That's her
lesson?
style.
And you have to start at number 50 seconds into it.
On behalf of expertvillage.com, my name is Tama, and this is Nani Maka. We are from Aloha Tama's Polynesian Productions, located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We're going to teach you the advanced hula. This is called a Little Brown Girl. It's a very old song. We should teach them to the youngest generation, but very good song to teach them to the tourists. But when you do this, you really know how to dance. So this is a little advanced version of the hula. And here's Nani's going to tell you.
Okay, now if you can turn that music up just a little bit, we're going to do Little Brown Gal. We're going around the island.
She's going around the island.
She's broken all the Connie's hearts. It's not hard to understand, for that Wahine is a gal of hearts.
Hey, pretty mama with the red dress on, stiletto heels and a pink cell phone. Hey, pretty mama, if your time is free, have a cappuccino with me. Hey, pretty mama with the big blue eyes, you stare too long, you get hypnotized. Hey, pretty mama, if you can see, have a cappuccino with me. Walking on the boardwalk, holding hands with you, or lying on the beach.
This segment is brought to you by Full Circle Brewing Company, your off-rogue beer and entertainment venue. Visit Full Circle at Ventura and F Streets.
Black MP makes up for nutrients lost to filtering, pasteurization, and processing, and it provides the probiotics and humic and fulvic minerals that can lead to optimized functioning of all the body's cells and systems, increased energy levels, and overall enhanced health and well-being. A scoop of Black MP in 16 ounces of water once or twice a day can help you achieve your health and performance goals. For more information, go to our website, blackmp.net, or call us at 559-799-9879.
Are you currently shopping for solar? Give Solar Negotiators a call. You see, what they do is they fill downtime at a reduced rate to make sure that you always get the best deal. Don't find out later that you could have bought your solar for thousands of dollars less. Call Solar Negotiators.
If you're looking to go solar with confidence and have someone represent you in this transaction, give Solar Negotiators a call at 844-OWN-SOLAR or visit solarnegotiators.com.
For Italian cuisine, you've grown up knowing that DeCicco's in Clovis has the best. Now, for grown-ups, DeCicco's Lounge at Clovis and 4th in downtown Clovis for your after-work relaxation and all of your special events needs. DeCicco's Clovis Lounge. Future Prospects Baseball invites you to visit their state-of-the-art facility. Our coaches have years of professional experience that can help you improve your baseball or softball skills in private or group lessons. Drop by for the day or become a monthly or yearly member or join one of our age-appropriate travel teams. Bring your future prospects by weekdays from 3 to 9 p.m. or noon to 5 on weekends. Future Prospects Baseball, 5125 North Gates, just north of Shaw Avenue, or call 274-9930. Find us on the web at futureprospectscentral.com.
The Simonian family has been farming in the valley for 3 generations. Cold weather, drought, or accidents made ag investments risky. In 1951, C.D. Simonian started his own insurance agency to protect valley farmers from the uncertainty of the unknown. For your agricultural insurance needs, call C.D. Simonian Insurance Agency at 559-834-5333 or visit us on the web at cdsimonianinsurance.com. Viewers of Central Valley Talk, what is your home worth? The experienced agents of Mike Briggs Properties are offering a free property valuation if you mention Central Valley Talk. Find the value of your property for free. Call Mike Briggs Properties at 486-758. Mention Central Valley Talk. Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Hey, welcome back to the show, people. You are just in time to meet our next co-host, Peggy Gregory. Yay!
Yes, Peggy.
We love you, Peggy. We think you're so cute.
Yes.
Now, Peggy, before we really get into the nitty-gritty and the heavy-duty hula dancing, tell us what you do for a living. It's a very creative job, I think. And you have a lot of fun. I know that.
Oh, my goodness. Let me go to the car and give you my stuff.
No. Please. We'll do that another day. You have a whole month, you know? Yeah.
I'm a recreation therapist, so I play for a living.
Yay, I like it.
I work with developmentally disabled adults living in group homes.
Mm-hmm.
So I teach leisure skills.
Awesome.
Well, I'm going to be tuning into the show, and I have much respect for what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say that I recently went to Break the Barrier, which is a gym for, well, it's a gym for everyone, but they accommodate, they're excellent at accommodating people with developmental disabilities. My dance partner was a wonderful young man who didn't follow directions very well in the classroom. On the dance floor, it was wonderful. Who would have thought? and I had a wonderful time. Are you familiar with that?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I've been to Break the Barriers.
And Debbie that's a gym, or what?
Debbie Hergengrader and Steve Hergengrader are the owners. Yeah,
yes.
It's a big gym that is inclusive. Nobody is turned out.
Oh, okay.
It's for able-bodied and those with bodies are not quite as able.
Right.
But it limits, it breaks all the barriers.
I love it. It's a great name, and it fits in with
Cedar
what
and
you're
Teague.
doing. Now, you taught a lot of people how to go swimming. They were afraid of the water.
Oh, yeah.
And you got them swimming, and they totally changed. I remember some of the people, because when I worked for you for a very short time, I met some of the people that you had touched their lives, and it really, it was very moving, especially when one of them didn't want me to leave, and he wouldn't let me come in. When I was new, he wouldn't let me in the door. He kept shutting the door, and I was like, I have to come in now, and he's like, ah. He couldn't really speak very much, because he had CP. But anyway, he's keeping me out. And then by the time we were leaving, he wouldn't let go. He'd grab me like this. And I'm like, okay, it was wonderful to meet you. Bye. Mwah. I have to go. And he's like, and I'm like, I have to go. And he's like, oh, God. And I know that these people have really come alive since having Peggy around because she is so much fun and so delightful. And she believes in them and their ability to do everything, huh?
Sure.
Sure.
One of the things that I do is also train staff on water safety. And I had a staff member that said, you can teach me how to swim? I don't know how. And ran and jumped in the pool.
Oh my gosh! Hello? Call
The deep end. Took
The
me,
deep end.
The deep end, no less. And it was a real life-saving thing. I was amazed that she was so fearless and
Talk
trusted
about
me so
trust.
much.
Yeah.
I was like,
I can't believe it.
oh, really?
Oh,
She
my
really
gosh.
can't swim.
She believed.
Boy.
By golly, she believed you.
And you broke the barrier.
It's not just the individuals I work with, I also
Right.
work with staff, so it's
Sure.
like a whole pot.
Right. That was a surprise, huh?
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it how staff now are asking for swim lessons and me to teach them. So now I put life jackets on the staff.
That's actually a really good idea. Really good.
Yeah. I
you
like
know,
it.
that's like one of those things where they say in the airplane, put the mask on yourself so you can breathe, then help someone else.
Yeah.
I mean, make sure you're safe. Don't be doing anything dangerous. So, whatever possessed you? I mean, why did you feel?
Whatever possessed you.
Why did you feel flattered to be asked to be on the show?
Why was I flattered?
Yeah,
Oh,
why were
well.
you so looking forward to being a co-host that you just couldn't help yourself? And
Well, anything to help you, Andrea,
I know.
and anything to share joy and fun and to live life joyfully without a little element of stress. So to be with you, and of course Ramona, but Ramona's taking off for Hawaii.
I'm flying.
Right. So
what is that?
So to have an opportunity just to have fun is
Yeah, cool.
is a privilege.
Well, we usually do. And speaking of which, and I think you're going to call in from Hawaii sometimes.
Well, yes. Even though
Good.
I better find out how much of a time difference, but yes.
Yeah, don't
It's either
volunteer.
2 or
for-
3 hours. I think it's still 3. 2 hours now. Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
Then maybe I'll be on time.
Wow, we would all be so pleased. Don't call in late, because we might not be on the air anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that has actually happened to me. I've taken webinars where I was supposed to show up at 3 o'clock, but then I didn't realize it was 3 o'clock. Chicago time. Oh, well, it was all done. Everyone else had gone to lunch, and I was like, hello, anyone there? It was really embarrassing.
Yes,
So the time
yes.
thing is a killer sometimes, but you get used to it, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, starting a show, we have to start a certain time.
We do.
And we have wonderful Michael, our technician, who keeps us on track
know,
and
thank
reminds
God.
us when commercials are coming up. But he was a little timid in the beginning. Now he can wave his
Yeah.
arms wildly and
Yeah,
let us
he's
know.
good.
And maybe we'll see him.
Okay.
You've relaxed him, huh?
I
Well,
don't
what
know.
choice did
I
he
don't
have?
know.
I mean, he was trying to survive. I mean, look at all the changes we were putting him through.
I know.
I feel sorry. I think we should send him candy or
I
something.
know. We really should.
Anyway, speaking of Michael, do you think you could show us a little bit of that hula lesson and maybe put it on the other, on the left monitor so we can see it? And then what we could do is we could dance and you could put us on the right monitor so the audience can see it. That's what we're going to do.
I don't know what inspires you to do the thing, Andrea. And
Well, we have people jumping out of the audience wanting to join us.
This is true.
They're all out there doing this.
I can see it. I can see it in their faces. Yes.
Doesn't this
You know?
make you want to go to Hawaii?
Yeah, it really does.
Oh, yes.
I
We're gonna
really
be
don't
so
even know why
envious.
anyone ever leaves there, but oh well.
From California.
Yes.
We're gonna
It was
go.
Actually,
Right.
my granddaughter was the inspiration, and she's having her 7th birthday. She said, "Grandma, you have to be here for my star birthday." And I'm going, "Star birthday? What is a star birthday?" And she says, "It's when the day that you're born matches your age." Some people have to wait until they're 30 or 20, or well, I missed mine. It was 5th, but she said, "Oh, you have to."
For your
And
star
so
birthday.
of course I
Sure.
did.
Sure.
Of course.
Sure. We
Drop
want
everything and jump on a jet,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
One must go to the star birthday for sure.
Yes. And then
Yes.
yesterday she asked me if I would come up with an idea for a theme, and I'm thinking Wild West. And
Yeah.
I'll talk more about that later. The Paniolos, there's quite a, that's cowboy and Hawaiian. There's quite a tradition there. And I spent a bit of time on the Parker Ranch, which is the largest employee-owned around, I believe, in the world.
Oh my gosh.
Don't call in with negative comments if it is a larger one, but it is
Yeah.
unusual, and it's not a common thing.
March
And it
7th,
March 7th is the day, yes.
International Women's Day.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
it's her star birthday is on International Women's Day?
It is, yes. And
Oh
there's
my
a
That's
God.
like next Saturday, a week, like
Oh my
10 days
gosh.
away.
yes.
Wow,
Yes.
and you'll be there for it.
I will be in Hawaii for
That's
International
awesome.
Women's Day, yes. In fact, there was a sculpture created by Ed Gillum at Fresno State University that had women contributed to the world, women who had given significant contributions. But he also wanted a picture of a little girl embedded in the glass. The sculpture was a glass image of a woman, just not clearly defined, just a simple form of a woman. And so I sent him a few pictures, and the one he picked was this strong-willed child was 3 years old, and she was tired, but she did not want to go to sleep. So she was actually holding her head up like this,
Oh my God.
so that she wouldn't fall over and fall
Right.
asleep. You know, it was like,
I've been in classes and done that, you know. Like, God, please.
I was doing it
Go
last
to the
night
next
too.
subject, please.
it was a battle of the will. I mean, it was all internal. It was like her eyes had kind
Yeah.
of this faraway gleam. And that was this girl. That was the girl. That is the girl. And her image is in there.
That's great.
And that sculpture has traveled to a number of different art shows.
Wow,
and
that's
so she's
awesome.
traveling, or her.
That's
as a
awesome.
symbol.
Well, let's see how we're doing on the hula. Okay, so, okay, we're going to get up. People, come on.
So
First
I'll
of all,
if you all march.
We're going to do,
we're going to
Little brown gal.
all these outfits that
we're going around the island.
Going around the island.
She's broken all the Connie's hearts. It's not hard.
That's a lot of places.
Everywhere.
I haven't been to Africa,
Oh, you haven't been to Africa yet?
but I might go to Morocco this
Yeah.
next trip.
That's Africa, dear.
Oh, I have been to Egypt. That's
I knew, we
Africa.
knew it.
No
Sure,
way!
sure.
Oh my gosh!
Of
Oh,
course
sure,
it is.
sure.
Of course.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
And-
So let's do Hawaii.
what
All
is
right,
it
so
we're
now
doing,
we're
darling?
gonna. You guys look at the audience already saw a little tiny bit of the hula dancer instruction, but we didn't really get to see it. So Michael's gonna play that on the left hand side, and we're gonna dance along.
Well, I love the idea of symbols, images created from the hands. The palm tree. There's
right?
one.
Is that palm tree?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you moving?
I'm getting audience concurrence.
It's like the wind is blowing through the palms.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh.
I don't know very much about
Okay.
that, but I
Actually,
like movement.
Peter, do you want to come and play a song for this part? Because all we're gonna do is watch the hula lady and dance along.
And we're not going to do the little the ahi ahi.
How do you do? Oh, that's the fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
a slow song.
Oh, pretty. It's there. See the
And-
lady dancing on the screen there? We're gonna follow her. See?
oh.
that,
Well,
you
well,
guys?
then I need these.
Yeah,
which
wear
so-
your glasses.
so
Okay,
I
so
can
just I
actually
guess
see.
it's kind of slow.
Oh, she's.
She might. I don't know what song she's doing. Okay,
Could be
could be anything. Okay, that's right. Now follow her.
Oh, I like this. It's like being like saying no.
Uh-oh.
That's okay.
Oh,
Oh yeah, don't go all the way around.
hello from the bottom of my heart. Keep that smile on your lips. Brush a tear from your eye.
tears.
One more aloha.
We aren't doing
and
anything
it's
the same, are we?
No, we aren't.
It does, well, we don't have to because we're making it up.
That's okay. We'll just go with the flow.
I'll be a palm tree.
In
There you go.
dreams, I'll be with you, dear, tonight.
Too bad we don't have a roast.
And I
That's
pray for the day
yeah.
when we two
that what
meet again. Until then, sweet.
God, I hope the commercial's pretty soon.
Aloha.
We've done enough, please.
Okay, Michael, are we able to get out of here? I mean, go to commercial?
Thank you. What is the hand
Okay,
signal?
we'll see you in a minute. Hang in there, people. We'll see you back with Liz and Sharon. They are awesome. We
I
love
think
their
you're-
story. Thank you, Peter. Yay!
Hey, pretty mama with the red dress on, stiletto heels and a pink cell phone. Hey, pretty mama, if your time is free, have a cappuccino with me. Hey, pretty mama with the big blue eyes, you stare too long, you get hypnotized. Hey, pretty mama, if you can see, have a cappuccino with me. Walking on the boardwalk, holding hands with you, or lying on the beach.
This segment is brought to you by Abyssinia Wellness Center. Integrated primary care, your partners in optimal well-being. They heal you, not just your disease. Please visit abyssinia.com.
Do you need help caring for a loved one? If you are a family caregiver and need a much-needed break, or you need help establishing in-home care, Amdahl can help. Amdahl In-Home Care, our primary focus is to foster maximum independence, dignity, and safety for our clients while they enjoy familiar surroundings. For all of your home care needs, call Amdahl In-Home Care at 888-798-0008 or find us on the web at amdahlinhome.com.
The Simonian family has been farming in the valley for 3 generations. Cold weather, drought, or accidents made ag investments risky. In 1951, C.D. Simonian started his own insurance agency to protect valley farmers from the uncertainty of the unknown. For your agricultural insurance needs, call C.D. Simonian Insurance Agency at 559-834-5333 or visit us on the web at cdsimonianinsurance.com.
In 1985, Larry Korth set out to help his friends, family, and community find affordable ways to buy a home or a business property. 30 years later, Mid-Valley Financial is the premier mortgage banker in the Central Valley. The professional staff at Mid-Valley will find the best mortgage products for your family. Mid-Valley Financial takes great pride in being the Central Valley's local lender. Visit us at midvalleyfinancial.com.
Future Prospects Baseball invites you to visit their state-of-the-art facility. Our coaches have years of professional experience that can help you improve your baseball or softball skills in private or group lessons. Drop by for the day or become a monthly or yearly member or join one of our age-appropriate travel teams. Bring your future prospects by weekdays from 3 to 9 p.m. or noon to 5 on weekends. Future Prospects Baseball, 5125 North Gates, just north of Shaw Avenue, or call 274-9930. Find us on the web at futureprospectscentral.com.
You have sleep questions? Mattress Land Sleep Fit has real answers. I feel like people need a map to find their way around some mattress stores.
No, what people actually need is BedFit. It's a diagnostic system that maps your body for you. It measures your height, your weight, your distribution of weight. It actually measures your lumbar curve and how flexible that is, along with a little bit of pain questions, and we're going to find the right fit for you.
The right fit for me?
The right fit for you.
Shouldn't have bought that GPS.
Yeah, it was probably a bad move on your part.
Mattress Land Sleep Fit. The right bed, the right experience, the right price.
For all of your real estate needs, call Mike Briggs Properties, 559-486-6758, or check us out at MikeBriggsProperties.com.
Hey, pretty mama with the red dress on, stiletto heels and a pink cell phone. Hey, pretty mama, if your time is free, have a cappuccino with me.
There you go.
Hawaii.
The jazzy Hawaiian.
However you choose to do it.
The music doesn't quite fit our theme today, but we'll get back to that.
Yeah, we're cool. All right. Thanks for coming on the show, you guys. You're Sharon
pleasure.
and you're Liz. Liz
Yeah,
Zemke
right.
and Sharon
Kelly.
Kelly, right.
Sharon and Liz are from Central California Amputee Education and Resource Group. They're here by invitation to let people know what it is they do and the needs we have in the Valley, and simply to let people know, people who are on the verge of having amputation or faced with that decision, that there are resources available here.
Right.
Liz, Sharon, would you like to pitch in here and tell us more about the group?
Let Liz start.
First, okay, I'm Liz and I'm a nurse and I've been a nurse for 44 years. And I became an amputee 20 years ago as a result of an accident and kind of had to choose to go amputation or reconstruction and chose the amputation and never regretted it since.
Wow.
But in facing that amputation, we face a big unknown because most of us haven't been amputees before.
Right.
So it's a lot of fear and there are a lot of questions to be asked and we wonder, if there's somebody out there. We hope that there's somebody out there, so we kind of fill that gap.
Fill the gap.
I would think I would be an absolute terror. I would think, and I speak to that.
That's true. That's the usual.
That's the usual.
It's like facing a black hole.
Exactly. That's a wonderful way to describe it. My own experience is because of the diabetes, which I had already been diagnosed with when I was 10 years old. That's how I lost my lower limbs. And I am what is termed a bilateral BK, meaning bilateral, two-sided, BK, below knee amputee. So, as a result of that, when my amputations did happen, which were not simultaneous, however, I was in a black hole because I had no one to tell me anything. Those of you who may be amputees, either upper or lower limb, may have already experienced some of this and know what I'm talking about when I say the help from the medical community is rather lacking, to put it delicately. So
you didn't have anyone in your family
no one to
that
talk
had gone through this before?
Absolutely not.
And the medical people didn't seem...
of no help other than
But now we have someone in medical who is helpful.
We have Liz who had started this, thank goodness.
Right.
And it was just luck of the draw that I met Liz and got wind of her as the amputee support, and that went from there.
That's marvelous. Tell us about your organization and what the aim is, the mission, and it's okay to repeat the name multiple times because people need to hear it. I need to hear it, so I remember.
I got the Central California Amputee Education and Resource Group started as a support group. And we started out down at Community Hospital.
Tell the audience where you're located.
Well, now we're located sort of through San Joaquin Valley Rehab Hospital. And that's where we have our peer visitation program in full force.
We're in Fresno, California, as is Liz, and Sharon is right on the edge, lives right on the edge of Fresno County in Madera County.
And we get referrals from doctors, from hospitals, from family members, from amputees to be, from just about anywhere. They come in from everywhere. And now, with a call saying, my mom's going to have an amputation and the doctor told me to call you. Or the hospital told me to call you before I have the amputation, that I need some information. Or sometimes we'll get a call from a doctor, a podiatrist, and they're seeing a bad wound that's likely to go and be an amputation, and the patient is scared to death and does not want to face the amputation for what, Uncle George had an amputation and isn't doing well or is in pain, and that's the perception they're coming in with.
What are some of the questions that you hear from the people that you're in contact with?
Okay, well, yeah, you can answer too a lot.
More than a few.
Yeah.
Where is what they want to know. Where do I go? Who do I talk to? how come nobody told me this before? Why didn't I hear this from my doctor? Why didn't I hear this from, well, how come the prosthetist never said anything like that? I didn't know this group even was here. Gosh.
And a lot of people think that the doctor himself is going to make the leg. And am I going to be able to wear a leg?
Right.
Where do I go to get a leg?
Can I drive?
How do I go about getting a leg?
And there's different
Can I
kinds of
drive?
legs.
Oh, yes.
And there's different concerns if the cut is below the knee or above the knee.
Absolutely, that's
There's
night and day there.
different.
Really? So, what kinds of? You're that there's a lot of legs, kind of different.
These are all custom made.
Custom.
Show us your leg, please.
Cool.
These are not made. These are not bought off of a shelf. You don't.
There we
you
go.
know,
Let's
and
see.
pick out at Kmart your local
There we go.
leg.
So look,
That's
I
a
could put my
beauty.
hand around this.
We have another
Oh
one.
wow! Look at this.
Well, okay.
Okay, cool.
And we're both below the knees, and that's probably easier.
There you go. Take it off, baby! Take it off! Okay, thanks, Mom.
These are custom made for you to fit your leg.
Cool.
And then they allow us to get back down to the ground,
Thanks, Michael.
and they allow
Slide right
us, once we're back
Wow.
down to the ground, then we can walk.
So it doesn't take very long to take them off, huh?
No,
I mean,
not once you're used to
and
it.
you, I saw you walking in today.
Yes.
But you have both legs amputated. So
Yes.
how do you explain that? I mean, do you still balance kind of the same, or is it a little different?
It's different. You have
It
a lot
is
to
different.
learn.
You have to practice a lot, or
Oh, yes.
okay. And
I have a disadvantage simply because my my amputations are not equal.
oh, okay.
They're not at the same level.
So she's getting messages to her brain from two different levels on the leg. So if
Okay.
it's here on one leg and it's down here on the other, so when she touches ground, it tells the message that she's this long,
Right.
but she's only this long
So I
on
don't,
this
I don't
leg.
think we can see that part of the camera. Or
You
could
probably
we see
can't.
That? I guess no, we could see it. So because like one
Because
cut is
she's-
there and the other one's down there.
It's telling
It's
the
processed
brain,
in the brain.
that she's uneven, and yet her legs are even.
So the brain is going to try to compensate for you
Yes.
being uneven. Right.
So she will.
Gosh, so you have to be kind of a magician to figure this out, right?
Yeah, I have it easy. I have it
Because
easy.
you only have one.
I
right?
only have
Right,
one.
right.
I get back down to the ground with my leg makes me even, and
Yes.
I can just walk. So most people, I think the magic of our visits is that we walk through the door, and I'm usually wearing long pants, so
right.
you don't see that I'm
No.
an amputee.
Right.
I walk through the door and I say, "Hi, I'm Liz, and I'm
Right.
a nurse."
Right.
And I don't have a right leg either. Or I don't, I'm an
right.
amputee
Right.
also. That usually doesn't sink in yet until I sit down, I take my leg off, and then they think, okay, I get it.
You seem so normal.
You are,
you know?
exactly. And that's their
Right.
usual
That's the
response.
Right.
But I saw you walk through the door.
Right.
You don't walk like you're an amputee. Oh, well, okay, thank you. I walk,
Yeah.
and
I
work,
wouldn't have known.
I work hard
Yeah.
at that.
No.
So that's the key, and it changes their perceptions. So even if they were scared and fearful, and they have all these questions about the unknown future, they get it. And I'm real.
We give them hope.
Yeah, you
is
really
what
are.
we do.
Yeah.
We give them the hope. We show them by example.
Yeah.
This can be done. Look what you can do. This also. This is not the end of your life. You are as able to get on with the getting on as the rest of us. There's no reason for you not to be able to do what
Exactly
you did,
what you did before.
It's amazing.
My philosophy is very uncomplicated. It is, I don't consider myself as having a disability. I'm not disabled.
Hmm.
I'm not disabled. I'm a bit inconvenienced now and then.
Right,
It is
exactly.
an inconvenience, but it is not a disability.
Wow.
There's something
Yeah.
we try to get across to these people for their own mental health, their emotional health, to get them to see that yes, it's not the end of the world.
Wow.
Keep on keeping on. Get
You guys
on
are
going.
amazing.
There's a lot
And it's a
of
relatively
know?
short
It is.
recovery point
Yes,
because
it is.
from the time that they have surgery until they go to acute or they go to acute hospital for 2 or 3 days, after
Or
the
rehab.
surgery, then they hopefully go to acute rehab for a week to 10 days. They're at home generally for less than a month before they are fitted for their leg.
Wow.
So we're looking at 5 or 6 weeks
Wow.
till you are back on your leg, and then it takes a little
Yeah,
while to
practice.
get used to it and practice with it and work with it, just like it does any tool that you're working with. But that's relatively short when you compare it to maybe 5 to 10 years of dealing with wounds
Right.
and wound care and trying to heal it, and then
That's right, trying different
reconstructing the
things.
legs. And
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is that? We have a
Well-
picture. What is that?
It's not the hula.
That's not the hula. That's not the hula.
It's not the hula. This is Sharon dancing. This
Oh,
is post.
cool!
Yay.
Wedding reception of a
Yeah, I don't know if we can
nephew
get that
of a
on
dear
camera. It's
friend
pretty
of mine.
small, but the bottom line
Well,
is you
we
can
can dance.
actually
You
be
can dance.
normal, basically.
And
is what
this,
you're
Yes, you
saying.
can.
and this is a really common question. People will ask, depending on what they've done in their lives, can I dance again? Can I get down and scrub
Right.
my kitchen floor? Can I
Right.
get down and play with kids? Can
Kick
I
my
drive?
butt.
Can I do this? Can I do that? And this was one thing Sharon had always wondered
That's
about.
right.
Can I dance? Well,
There she
living
is.
proof.
Plus, now she's famous because she's the one on the brochure.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So, girl, you are,
That's it.
you a star, girl.
Something
You know what I'm
that
saying? That's good.
people, one of the major concerns is how am I going to drive? I only have one leg.
Right.
It's very simple. It's no different than driving with both legs, actually.
Mhm.
There are adaptations which can be made for your vehicle to allow you to
Mhm.
drive.
Mhm.
What they call a left foot accelerator.
Yeah, I have a left
Oh,
foot accelerator,
wow.
so
Because
I
your
can
right
drive
leg,
with my
your
left
right
foot.
leg was amputated, so now you have a left foot accelerator.
Right.
Mine are both amputated, so I drive with hand controls.
Right. And I've seen those before.
And it's
Yeah.
marvelous. It
Marvelous.
allows
Yeah.
us
I
our
have-
independence
I
again.
happen to know Sharon has a sports car. That's adapted.
Wow, you can
Yes, I
drive a
do.
pretty fancy car then. There's no limit. You don't have to drive some
Whichever
ugly
one-
old nasty car.
No, whichever one you want to
Great.
put the hand
Don't
controls
have to.
in.
Love it.
Marvelous.
May as well do it with style.
Might as well. The car
That's
is
awesome.
nearly as old as I am, but it,
But it looks
it's
good.
faster.
Yeah.
It is faster.
That's awesome. So let's see how much time we have. Michael's got to keep us to no time. We have no time. Okay.
We're out of time.
Sorry guys, we have to cut to a commercial, but why don't you stick
a
around? We're
pleasure.
gonna do more hula dancing with Peter
Okay.
afterwards.
See that.
Okay. Thank you guys. We're gonna show and prove to you, the listening person out there, the one person that watches the show, that we can dance and do the hula even if we're amputees. I think you guys are
Certainly.
amazing. Thank you so much for
Hooray
coming.
for us.
Yay!
Hey, pretty mama with the red dress on, stiletto heels and a pink cell phone. Hey, pretty mama, if your time is free, have a cappuccino with me. Hey, pretty mama with the big blue eyes, you stare too long, you get hypnotized. Hey, pretty mama, if you can see, have a cappuccino with me. Walking on the boardwalk, holding hands, you, or lying on the beach on the cell tree.
This segment brought to you by Amdel In-Home Care. If you have a family member who needs a little assistance or full-time care, contact Amdel In-Home Care.
Can't find a cob or printer that fits your needs? Are the costs for printing just too high? A+ Business Systems focuses on what you need. A+ Business Systems will reduce downtime with automated alerts via email, notifying us when your printer is low on supplies, all for low, affordable monthly costs. Have you ever had a desk looking like this? A+ Business Systems will set up paperless office electronic document management software where you store every important document. With A+, there's no worry about digging through archived documents. Our electronic filing system provides the speed and efficiency to search and retrieve documents to meet the demands of modern-day businesses. Learn more about A+ Business Systems, software, services, and more at apluscopiers.net or call us at 559-442-3564.
Black MP makes up for nutrients lost to filtering, pasteurization, and processing, and it provides the probiotics and humic and fulvic minerals that can lead to optimized functioning of all the body's cells and systems, increased energy levels, and overall enhanced health and well-being. A scoop of Black MP in 16 ounces of water once or twice a day can help you achieve your health and performance goals. For more information, go to our website, blackmp.net, or call us at 559-799-9879.
You enter this door with expired tags. Beyond is another dimension, a dimension of regulations, a dimension of long waits. You have reached the registration zone. What looks like an ordinary shop is actually Mitchell Smog, located in the heart of the tower just a few minutes from the DMV. Mitchell Smog offers your vehicle a STAR-certified smog inspection. So remember Mitchell Smog when you need to pass through the registration zone.
In 1985, Larry Korth set out to help his friends, family, and community find affordable ways to buy a home or a business property. 30 years later, Mid-Valley Financial is the premier mortgage banker in the Central Valley. The professional staff at Mid-Valley will find the best mortgage products for your family. Mid-Valley Financial takes great pride in being the Central Valley's local lender. Visit us at midvalleyfinancial.com.
Are you currently shopping for solar? Give Solar Negotiators a call. You see, what they do is they fill downtime at a reduced rate to make sure that you always get the best deal. Don't find out later that you could have bought your solar for thousands of dollars less. Call Solar Negotiators.
If you're looking to go solar with confidence and have someone represent you in this transaction, give Solar Negotiators a call at 844-OWN-SOLAR or visit solarnegotiators.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Welcome back. Our theme is
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Do you have some artwork or something to show us?
Well, this is more photojournalism. This is not fine art,
Okay.
but it's telling a story, and that's what photojournalism is.
Okay.
And this is harvest. I believe it was Daikon harvest. These are not the sort of things you're going to find in tourism brochures. Hawaii is just laden with extraordinary history that isn't typically known to tourists, but spending time there, you can make wonderful discoveries. This is a Portuguese cemetery. This is one of Portuguese are one of a major ethnic group that settled there. Others are Chinese, Filipino, Polynesian, Japanese. There are beautiful botanical gardens. There are people working at saving seeds in Hawaii. This is a lovely coral-colored hibiscus.
Beautiful.
Biscuits. Wild horses are found in the Waipio Valley. It was one of the places that the Alihi, the monarchy, stayed during certain times of the year. And instead of building corrals to hold horses in, they build corrals and fences to keep horses out of the garden.
That's funny.
This is on the Parker Ranch. It is one of the largest, if not the largest, employee-owned ranch in the world. They raise beef cattle there. This is cacao. How many people can recognize cacao? That's where chocolate comes from. Ginger, it grows wild, all the different colors of ginger. Again, this is down in the Waiapio Valley. You can only get down there by foot or four-wheel drive.
Wow.
And this is, you know, a horse in the middle of the road. I can't see that.
That's a horse in the mountains.
Oh, okay, a horse in the mountains. Okay, coming toward the camera. Abandoned sugar plantations. This is the entrance. It's a kind of a symbol of a thriving industry that was taken away from the Hawaiian people when they outsourced and started buying it outside America.
I thought that's where sugar came from.
Sugar was a major economic force, but does it come from there? No, not anymore. And it was a big industry that went belly up. But we see the reminders.
Right.
So much history, so much beauty. And the story of the monarchy is something to something of keen interest. A book that I just finished, Molokai, written by Alan Brennert. He is a journalist. I tend to gravitate a lot toward journalists that have become writers because they're trained at telling both sides of the story. Molokai is the story of the people that were segregated from their families when they discovered they had leprosy, now called Hansen's disease. And very much like the interim camps of the Japanese. Little was known, and the fear was very much comparable to AIDS when we first discovered, when the AIDS virus was discovered. And in the 50s, they found Hansen discovered that it responded well to a cocktail of antibiotics.
Wow.
And so when treated, it's no longer the horrible nuisance that it once was.
Let's find out from Michael how many minutes we have here. How are we doing on 1 minute?
1 minute.
Okay. So, Ramona, are you going to miss us when you go to Hawaii?
No.
I can't believe you said that. Well, we'll miss you, sweetie.
Oh, thank you.
We love you. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have this great chance to meet these great people and shine Peter's star. You are wonderful. Thank you so much for coming. I just think he's like the most amazing, enthusiastic person I've ever seen before. He's just great. And thank you guys because you've really blessed us by showing up.
Thank
you. Aloha. Aloha.
Hey, pretty mama with the red dress on, stiletto heels and a pink cell phone. Hey, pretty mama, if your time is free, have a cappuccino with me. Hey, pretty mama with the big blue eyes, you stare too long, you get hypnotized. Hey, pretty mama, if you can see, have a cappuccino with me. Walking on the boardwalk, holding hands with you, or lying on the beach on the South.
CentralValleyTalk.com